Oh, look at this. The sun's coming up. By the way, guys, this is live at Carowinds. Howard Monroe is out there for the opening of Copperhead Strike, the brand new roller coaster, which looks phenomenal. And I can't wait to get out there and ride it.
All right, so it's not going to feel like it out there right now. On to Howard, because it's a little rainy and a little cold today, but spring is coming, which means we are doing some spring cleaning in every aspect of our lives.
But this is not one of those that involves cleaner and a broom and a mop and containers and all that. We're talking social media accounts need to be cleaned as well. Live stream strategist Rashonda Pratt is here with us today on how to declutter, spruce up our social media. And you're like, we've been listening to you talk during commercial. It's been a little time with you. You're like a social media preacher. That's what I feel like. You are inspiring us, which I don't think a lot of people think about our social media world and how to take care of it, the boundaries, and how to clean it up. Where do we start?
I want you to think of your social media as your second place. I want it to be zen for you. So I want to help you clean it up. And so first and foremost, first thing you need to do out the gate is Google yourself. When's the last time, Paige, Jason, when's the last time you Googled yourself?
I know. Since I'm 5 years when I was looking for a job, probably. Yeah.
A lot of times people don't take the time to start there to just Google themselves to see what is the digital crumbs that are in the digital streets about me. What are the things that are popping up in the top of the search engine that I need to maybe clean up, take down that old profile picture, you know, all of those things. How do I clean that up? So Google yourself. That's number one.
Whoa.
I never would have
What if you find something on there that maybe is wrong information, but you don't own it? You can't.
Yeah, how do you fix that anyway?
So then you contact the people, or you try to go in the back office and kind of contact the people so they can clean it up, take it down, and remove it.
All right, Google, number one.
Wait, before he cleans it up, Google Jason Harper, because his old resume tape will come up.
Why are you doing that?
I found it when they said they were bringing you in for it's funny, Rashonda. Look for it later.
Oh, don't listen to Paige.
The second thing you say to do, and people don't do this nearly enough, right, is update our passwords.
Update your passwords. How many times have you had a message from somebody who says, I've been hacked, I'm not asking for money, it's a scam? So I know it's tedious, but take the time to update your passwords, freshen it up, and then put it in a secure spot so that way you can remember all of those passwords.
And password is probably not the safest password.
It is not.
Come up with something else.
Yes, avoid 1, 2, 3 or your kid's birthday.
You just gave all three of mine away. Listen, number 3, list building. What are we building? What kind of list?
I want to give you guys permission to unfriend and unfollow. You know, you open up your social media and you have negative Nancy and condescending Corey. Why take that into another season? You've talked about deleting those people, cleaning up your list. This is the time to delete those people that you don't enjoy their content, they don't serve you well, and you just decided that, you know what, I'm going to be intentional about building relationships on this platform.
But isn't life all about trying to see how many followers you can get?
For some people.
No, I mean, it is. It really is.
It is. But I believe in quality over quantity.
I like that.
Can you do it secretly? Like, aren't there some of the settings on some of the sites where you can, what's it called, hide or block, but they don't necessarily
Nobody knows. And even
or mute them.
Mute them. Facebook has a thing where you can snooze someone for 30 days or unfollow them. Yes.
During election season, that's probably a good idea for some of your cousins and uncles.
I've done it.
Hypothetically speaking.
Someone's on snooze right now and doesn't even know it.
Hashtag asking for a friend.
Oh, gosh. All right, set limits. What kind of limits are we talking about?
So we all like to surf and check our social media before bedtime. Set the time limit to not do that, because it really doesn't help you get a good night's rest. So set limits that not to watch your phone when you're getting ready to go to bed. And then additionally to that, don't read the comments. Now, those of us who are in TV know this all too well, because there'll be that nice story and someone takes it far left and you're just like, where did that come from? So don't read the comments. Really set limits on, I'm going to come on social media, I'm going to stay here for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to leave. Don't get into the hole.
Can I ask you, are the rules a little different for people like us whose part of their job, a big part of their job, does depend on social media? Because for us, we have to read the comments because we have to comment to the comments and interact with people and be able to do that. Are there any guidelines that help sort of balance all that?
That's a great question. I think one of the things that we have to take in consideration is this person's comment doesn't define me. So I have to make sure that I'm not judging my life by someone else's filter. I have to make sure that I'm not judging my life by someone else's standards, but I'm already confident and comfortable in who I am before I show up on this platform.
Ooh, I like that. And finally, at some point, you got to hit the delete button.
You do have to hit the delete button, not only on friends that you need to unfollow or people that you no longer need to have in your space, but also getting rid of those pages pages that you no longer use. So many times people create pages, they create additional profiles, they're trying to figure out the platform, and you have all of those things floating out in social media, and people are trying to make real connection with you, but the old pages are popping up. So delete those pages.
So true.
I just lost 10 pounds of social media weight.
I know.
I mean, I feel
right?
better already.
You will after you do all this anyway,
Well, that's true.
right? I
Yeah,
know.
that was good.
You are good. Roshonda Pratt, we loved having you on. We're going to get you back, get you to take a little road trip and stick around in Charlotte.
I'd love to do that.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to take a break, guys, and we'll be back with more after this commercial break.